Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Today I will be budgeting out this week's paycheck, which is $583.37. If you are new, welcome. My name is Alex. I'm a single mom to one beautiful daughter named Savannah. She is 12 years old and I'm 32 years old, and we live in the state of Wisconsin. I'm currently saving up for a house. I'm an independent contractor. I shop and deliver groceries to customers, so if you're a gig worker, you could probably relate to my budget. My paychecks are very inconsistent, and that is why I love using the cash envelope system to help me budget out each week's paycheck. Helps me stay on track, and honestly, this method has helped me save the most amount of money so far. So I hope to inspire others to try out the cash envelope system if you have not yet, or just make a budget plan in general. All right, so let's get started. This week's paycheck is $583.37. I set aside 15% of my paycheck every single week. That goes into a savings account for a house. This week, it's $87.50. After that, I am left with $495.87. After that, I have to deduct my bills. I get paid weekly, so I just figure out what my bills are weekly, which is $247 per week. And then after I deduct my bills, I am left with $248.87 that I can technically spend this week. So watch me figure out how I would like to utilize that money this week. If you are new, these are all my categories that I have in my wallet and my binder. And then everything off to the left right here is the amount of money that I have in each category. This helps me determine where I need my money the most. And then these are my bills listed off to the left right here. I have a lot of new subscribers, so let's just go over this quickly. I pay $247 per week. My rent, I pay $157 per week, and I live in low-income housing. My electric bill is $18 per week. I don't have to pay for heating, so that actually really helps out my electric bill if you're curious. I know my mom was like, why is your electric bill so low? So that would be why. Internet, $15 per week. Phone, $10 per week, and that's actually for 2 phones. I go through Boost Mobile. It's very affordable. $15 for car insurance, $2 for Walmart Plus, and Walmart Plus is a grocery delivery service. Spotify, I pay $3, and TV streaming, I pay $2 per week. I have Netflix currently, and if you select to have the ads, it's only $8 per month, so pretty good deal. Gym membership, $6 per week, $19 per week for a storage unit. All right, so let's figure my budget out for this week. $248 to work with. I am going to start off with gas like usual. I like to keep $100 in my gas envelope. I currently have $48, so I'm going to add $52 into gas. And then I'm going to put $20 into vacation. I put $20 in here per week to reach $1,000 at the end of the year. I currently have $726 in my vacation envelope. I have $176 to work with now. I am going to give myself $20 into my envelope. I currently have $27. This is just, my spending money that I give myself every single week. And then I give my daughter $10 and I put that in her wallet for chore money. So I have $146 left to work with. I am going to put $20 into family fun. I currently have $0 in there. And then I'm actually going to be putting $30 into eating out, and that is because I actually put $30 on my credit card. I ended up taking out my Uncle Tom to Culver's because he was in the area and he checked on an issue with my car, so I took him out to eat. So I do need to put that money into that envelope for my credit card actually. I have $96 left over. I am going to put $20 into household. I'm going to try to consistently add more money into household because I actually bought a new washer. I know this sounds silly. I usually budget for things, but I really needed to replace my washer, and I have a lot of money in my savings, so I feel perfectly okay with doing that. It was $222, I believe, for a new portable washer, so it will take some time to pay that off, but I think by putting in $20 per week, I can definitely handle that. I have $76 left. I will be putting $5 into beauty. And then clothing envelopes. I'm going to put $20 into my daughter's envelope, and I'm just going to skip mine. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to put the $10 that I have in my envelope and give that to her, because she is just constantly growing. So I'm anticipating buying new clothes by fall time, most likely. And then I have $71 left over. Let's see here. I'm going to put $5 into my daughter's entertainment money. That leaves me with $66 left over. So I'm going to put the remaining amount of money into vehicles. And I'm going to recalculate everything just to make sure the math is mathing. All right, I got $268, so I think I forgot to deduct $20, maybe Savannah's clothing or something. So let me just double check that. Yep, it looks like I forgot to probably deduct the $20 from her clothing or something. So I'm just going to put $46 into vehicles, and then everything should be correct. Let's just double check. All right, $248. All right, you guys, well, that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching. All the comments and all the likes helps my channel grow, so I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend, and I will see you in tomorrow's video where I do the cash stuffing portion. All right, you guys, see you in the next one. Bye.